Good morning to you. Another week of fishing reports. We've got an awesome set of reports to you coming, basically covering the whole northeast part of Michigan, from St. Ignace to Mackinaw City, Sheboygan, and Alpena. Stay tuned for 4 great regions, all kind of lumped together because they're kind of similar fishing right now. Stay tuned for an awesome report for the northeast corner of Michigan. Hey, let's start right up at the bridge area. The Straits area has been fishing really good. I know because I was just there last week. Filmed for 2 days, filmed 2 great shows. The first one out of St. Ignace, second one out of Mackinaw City. But we've also got great reports from Sheboygan and Alpena, so buckle up. Here's the Straits area northeast corner report. Now, right there in St. Ignace, we filmed an awesome show. And where the fish are at right now, it's kind of a cool setting. You got the bridge in the background, the Coast Guard station right in St. Ignace, all the way through the downtown area of St. Ignace, trolling north up that little strip of water, all the way to the far end of downtown. There's some old tanks in the water, kind of rusting, big 4 old tanks. You'll recognize them. From Coast Guard all the way past the tanks and back, in 80 to 100 feet of water, is holding lots of good fish. Super easy troll, very protected area, so very fun. Now, if you get a little bit of a southwest wind or a southeast wind and that area gets a little bit rough, there's a simple solution to it, and that's slide over to the island structures around Mackinaw and Round Island and the north side of Boys Blank. Now, when guys are fishing right now, the fish seem to have slid out just a little bit so they're in 60 in the morning right away, and then very quickly on bright sunny days they're sliding out to 100. So that's true of pretty much both Mackinaw, whether you're fishing the Boys Blank area or whether you're fishing the St. Ignace Harbor. Now, the best presentations right away in the morning have been a combination. If you're running 3 coppers a side, I'd run 75, 125, and 200. Now, a 200 is going to get you down about 45 feet. On my high-low divers, I would set those at mid-depth, right in that 35 to 50 foot range, because you're not going to go any shallower than 60 foot. So run your divers there. As far as your riggers are concerned, I'd probably run them both down about 20 feet off the bottom, and on one of them I would hook up a great big, this color 12-inch Bigfoot Spin Doctor. So this whitish alewife color has been an awesome color for as an attractor. Now on that one I'd throw a whirly gig on, just a Fire Tiger whirly gig, or a whitish color one, or blue, just something small. It's really more of a set attractor. That water up there in the northeast corner is so clear. If you just run one big paddle off one of your riggers 20 feet off the bottom, you're going to bring a ton of fish into your sets, and as they swim through, or even if they don't hit that bait that's on the paddle, as you troll away, they're going to leave your set and they're going to have to troll through. All your lines are going to pull right through those fish that come into your set because of that attractor. So it's really a critical piece of the puzzle there up in that northeast corner of Michigan. Now, if you're going to go out of Mack City, then you're going to want to run probably that whole slot area from the north side of Boys Blank all the way to the south side. There's lots of good sandbars on the Boys Blank side that are holding lots of fish right now. Same exact thing, 60 to 100 foot of water, 60 right away in the morning, 100 foot, 80 to 100 foot as you progress late morning to high noon. Same set, 75, 125, 200, same divers, everything's fishing the same. But there, you just got a lot of protection. Obviously, you know, based on wind, it's almost impossible to blow you off that piece of water, because you got Boys Blank for 12 miles or so protecting you from anything from the east. You've got the UP protecting you from anything north or northwest, and anything west, of course, the shoreline structure of the lower peninsula. It's a great protected area to plan a trip at. Now, if you're trying to find baits that work there, early in the year, super slims, the fish are feeding on gobies and smelt in that region of the lake. So super slims are working really, really good. Check out the full line of Polar Craft boats at polarcraft.com. Now, if you're looking for something a little further south, let's slide down to Sheboygan. The Sheboygan region has been fishing right out of the harbor, straight out. There's all kinds of undulating bottom out there, really uneven bottom. And Cordwood Point is to the south of the harbor. Cordwood has been a very solid fishing spot here early, and it typically is early. The other thing about Cordwood is you got the chance of banging a king or a walleye first thing in the morning. There's a lot of fish, a lot of walleye hold on Cordwood Point year round. So it's basically one of those things that if you're looking for a mixed bag, Cordwood Point's a great spot to start. If you're looking to just get a nice bag of Lakers for the smoker or for the frying pan, just straight out of the harbor a few miles, you'll see Boys Blank to the left or to the north of you. That whole southern tip of Boys Blank on out down to the south has just got lots of little undulating bottoms and humps. Lakers love structural humps. They're looking for gobies, so that's really the ticket there. Now, let's head a little bit further south even than that, and let's go to Presque Isle down to Alpena. Presque Isle has been fishing really good. If you guys know, Presque Isle is, the structure is very close to the harbor. You only go out maybe 2 or 3 miles, and right there is fishing water. Lots of same thing. Lots of little reefs and structural humps there. This is Lakerville, USA, but what I like about, you get to Cordwood Point south to Presque Isle and then down to Alpena, you start to encounter a lot more of the Atlantics and mixed bags. As those fish move around that northeast sector of Lake Huron, those Atlantics tend to hang in that Presque Isle to Alpena area early and late in the summertime. So it's a really good spot to bang that mixed bag, also a lot of steelhead. So again, looking for sets. I'm going to say early in the year, this whole sector of the lake fishes the same, 75, 125, 200 coppers. If you put a set of 2 of those out on either side, you're going to be great. High-low divers, I'm running the 107s on my high divers, so a Dreamweaver 107. We'll just grab it right here. This is a 107. That's the size is when I say a 107 right there. Now I'm running 107s on the highs, and I'm running it on about a 2.5 set. That a 107 at a 2.5 set on a wire diver is going to give you about 3 to 1 dive range. So if you got 100 feet out, that diver is going to be pulling way out to the side, but it's going to be about 33 to 35 down. Now, if you're using wire divers on my lows, I like to go to the big 124, the Dreamweaver 124. And that 124, the advantage of that is it lets me accomplish depth quicker. So on my wires, a 124, like on a 1.5 set is going to give me, or a 1 set is going to give me just a little bit of a kick to the right or to the left, but I'm going to get 2 to 1. So, I only have to go out 50 feet to go 25 down. If I go 80 feet, I'm 40 foot down. So that gives me that ability to not only spread those divers out, but also be able to shorten my inside ones up so they never get together. That's just a little tip for you. By using the inside or the low diver on a bigger, more aggressive disc, you're able to run less line out and accomplish that same depth that you're looking for, keeping those divers farther apart. A lot of you know currents will affect the way those divers run, and if you get them too close together, you can blow into itself, and when you get a wire diver group together, it's a complete mess. It's like get the wire cutters out, you're all done. You got to start over, so you don't want that. Baits up there, wrecking ball, spotted leopard, mixed veggies, just all kinds of oranges, bright colors up there work really good. Super slims and standards. As you get further into the year, once you get to June, you can start to integrate some standard size Dreamweaver spoons into your mix too. Again, same thing, same concept. You're always going to run a big paddle on one of your riggers to try to draw fish into your set. But if you're looking for a great time, The northeast corner of Michigan, from St. Ignace, Mack City, Sheboygan, and Alpena, Presque Isle, this is the most underfished piece of water anywhere in Michigan that is absolutely loaded with fish. If you're looking for great charter captains, quickly, Steve Hubert out of Chumbucket, out of Alpena, runs both Presque Isle and Alpena. Mark McClutchy from Diabolical Sport Fishing. He runs the Sheboygan Harbor and Mack City. He'll pick people up right in the Mack City Marina or out on Mackinaw Island. So Mark's a great call there, Diabolical Sport Fishing. So you've got lots of different opportunities. Oh yeah, and up in the St. Ignace region, you've got a couple of different options. Go to the St. Ignace Tourism and they've got it. Otherwise, just Google St. Ignace Charter, but one is called EUP Charters. That's Eastern Upper Peninsula. EUP Charters runs and has a boat right there out of the harbor in St. Ignace, as does North Shore. North Shore is the other charter service right there in St. Ignace. So give those guys a call. You can get out on the water. You can have a great time. The fishing here is fantastic.
The Bait Shop in Waterford is your one-stop live bait and fishing tackle destination. With an awesome selection of rods and reels, custom poured jigs, soft plastics, and panfish baits. The Bait Shop also has seasonal items for ice fishing, the Spring River Walleye Run, and summer salmon, bass, walleye, and pan fishing. Visit the Bait Shop in Waterford for all your bait and tackle needs.
So hey, great first day report. You know, we wanted to talk about that northeast part of Michigan really in depth. This truly is. Guys, if you've never been up there, the fishing is not hard. If you've always thought, man, he talks about that St. Ignace, Mack City, Sheboygan, and Alpena quite a bit, there's a reason. It's because the fishing there is fantastic. As the summer progresses, and as you've seen these pictures going across the screen, you're seeing some gigantic steelhead, Atlantic salmon. Just a nice mixed bag happens up there as the season progresses. So it's a great fun place to visit. Bring your boat. There's lots of great fishing, and we'll always keep you posted through our website and with the video fishing reports on what's going on in Northeast Michigan.